Hello, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. What are you guys up to today? Otherwise, oh god. Oh no, I had it live. Okay. Hello everyone, glad to have you. Well, what? Oh, okay. I started my TikTok too. Hello everyone. Hi David. Oh, T. What are you guys up to today? Fine. Back. How is everyone doing today? Hello Ed. Hello Mant. Hello Kat. How you doing there? Welcome. I am cooking my tea. Hello everyone. Glad to have you. Hope you guys are doing well. During night stream. Make sure to like the live if you have it on TikTok. Does really help. And if you want to subscribe too, it does help me too. So any subs or follows or hi Tiff and how you doing there? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hi Mont. Thanks for the likes. Glad to have you. Hello, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hi, Spongy. Hi, Tiffin. Hi, Mir. Hi, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well today, whatever you guys are doing. Again, thank you guys so much. Oh my god. Oh wait, I can do this. Hello, welcome. Why slap? Oh my god. Oh, I'm fine. Never mind. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hello Yunche, hello Maya, how you doing there? Welcome. Hi Yob, hi Precious, how are you? Hi Hearts. When did I start? Because it said I started. It did? I don't know, sometimes YouTube glitches. I started like a minute and a half ago. So no, not 12. Maybe I changed the title to it and sometimes it counts it as that, but no, I started like a minute. I think did you misread it? I think you might have read 1 minute 20 seconds as 12 minutes. No offense. Hi Kat, hi Maya, how you guys doing today? Hi yo. Okay, I made my tea, so I'm gonna drink it in a second. Hi Shia, glad to have you here. Hi, welcome. Hi, welcome. Hi Hearts. Hi Stills, hi everyone, hi Durims, hi Shaya. Hello everyone, glad to have you here. Hi, it's Riston. Hi, how you doing? Welcome, glad to have you here. Thank you for the follows and this. Aw, damn it. Hi Nugget. Hi Layla. Hi Creative. Lawbit, thank you for the stay hydrated. I actually am literally making a tea right now to stay hydrated, so I'm gonna drink it. I have to let it cool, but it's in the microwave. Oh, my Discord. Oh yeah, my Discord pings are on. Okay, so yeah, so what happens is my Discord pings when I change the title. It doesn't actually ping when I go live. So like usually I would say like if it pings, just prepare for a live stream like the next usually like 10 minutes to an hour, maybe even before. So like it's a good notifier, but I don't know why the bot doesn't really work for the actual live hearts. Okay, this guy's like on top of me. You can get ahead of me. I don't know, it gets annoying. Hello, welcome. Hi still. Yeah, same tea. It's for my throat, like I said, so I'm gonna be using it. I'm gonna start using it as like a way to help with throat stuff. Hi, Caitlin. Glad to have you here. Caitlin Vibes. Hi, KJ. How are you? Thank you for the follows and subs. What? Okay. Bye-bye. What are you guys up to today? I hope you guys are doing well today, whatever you guys are doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm binning. Hello, everyone. Hi, Veroncia. Hi, Skya. Hi, Maya. How you doing there? Oh, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well, whatever you guys are up to. Hi, Ember. I don't add people, but if you do want to join my game, let me know. I can give out my name. I might... I think you're overthinking it. That's when I changed my title. Okay, Lawbit, get some sleep if you need to. Hi, Chris. Hi, Leon. Get sleep if you need to. It's 2:14 a.m. Yeah, it's pretty early or late, depending. It's 3:14 for me. I wanted to try a late stream and see how it did, since it seems to do a little better. Hi, Darwin. Hi, Bella. Hi, Farah. Especially on TikTok. Hi, Alex. Hi, Leon. Hi, Clark. Hi, Riley. Again, thank you guys for your donuts. Hi, Jandel. Hi, Rishan. If you guys are new, make sure to sub or follow. If you sub, let me know. I'll give you a shout out. Also, any donations really do help me out. So, if you guys do want to donate, it really does help me out. So, thank you guys so much for that. Ah, damn it. I have a feeling they're going to press it. Fuck you. They... Okay, well, this is going to be annoying. Like, bro, we're going to just do this for multiple times. Hello, Tony. How you doing there? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi user, hi Nugget, hi Creative, glad to have you here, hope you're doing well. What are you guys up to today? What the hell? Hi Seven, hi Marcel, hi Jennifer, how are you doing today? Demon Slayers can be pretty cool. Hello Nugget, hi Blue Gray, glad to have you here, hope you're doing well today. What are you guys up to? Hi Martha, hi Fog, hi Bounce, how you doing there? Welcome. Hello. Damn it. How you guys doing there? Hi Blue, hi Martin, hi Sand, how you doing there? Welcome. Hi Aubrey. But yeah, let's get a laughing disco or clapping seal, guys. We could do it. Laughing disco or clapping seal, everyone. We could do it. Hi, yeah, how you doing there? Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well today, whatever you guys are up to. Thank you guys for coming. What are you guys up to right now? Hi JR, hi Skyla, hi Gloria, hi Sasha, hi Hotbot, Unforgivable, thank you for the follow. World, thank you for the follow. You made my dream. Stop spamming, and we'll have to mute you. Can you call me Frog? Can you rename yourself to Frog so I can call you Frog? I don't want to be mean, but it's like really hard to like, you know, necessarily say. Hi Maxima. Hi D. Hi everyone. Glad to have you here. Hi Jer. Yunche, if you do sub or follow, let me know. I mean, I can see the follows, but if you sub, let me know on YouTube so I can give you a shout out. If you follow on TikTok, I can see it, so I can just give it. Hi Blossom. Welcome if you're new. Welcome from Hawaii. What's my favorite gun? I would say Nido Tower, and it still probably is, but they don't update it anymore, which makes me sad. Hi Jukia, hi Wendy. Hi Aubrey. Hi Maxima, glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Oh goddamn, I keep falling. Hi Camellia, hi China. Thank you for liking my outfit, I appreciate it. Hi Jin, hi Mitsuri. Hi Alice, hi Lizard Army, glad to have you here. Okay, wake up early if you have to. Thank you, Beach, for the sub. Glad that we here. Hi, Maxime. Hi, X. Hi, you. I'm not adding people, but if you do want to join my game, this is my user. So yeah, you guys can. Oh no, that's not my user. That is a person. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's fine. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. There we go. How you guys doing today? Welcome. This is my user. I'm good. What about you? Hope you're doing good today, whatever you're up to. Thank you guys for coming. Bro, I put it in chat like 3 times. Oh, the game lagged. Hello, welcome. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Jade. Hi, Farah. Hi, Amber. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lily. Have fun at... I don't know what that is, but yeah, have fun there. Love your outfit. Thank you. Sorry, I said TR. Hello. I didn't say your full name, but I did say... Oh, my God. Hi Butch, hi Glit, how you doing today? Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Also, thank you guys again for your donations. They really do help me out, so thank you. Hi Not Anime, I think you're good at tower. Stop it, thank you. Hi Lilia. Hi Sylvie. Stacy, thank you for the hiding. I appreciate it so much. Your hiding really does help me out. Hi Ela. No, I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl, so I mean, I can't really be... Welcome guys. Hi Romeo. Hi Ikiba. Hi Sania, glad to have you here. Thank you for coming. Have fun sleeping, Xander. Welcome, guys. Hi, Zen. Hi, Angel. How are you? Hi, Miss. Hi, Alina. The Preacher. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Hi, Celestio. How you doing today? Hi, China. Hi, Koi. How you doing today? Welcome. Hi, Magica. Hi, thank you guys so much for the follows and likes. Hi, Braxton. 3 AM stream. Yeah. Jacknyeko, are you? Yes, I am. Slump, can you play MM2? Tell you what, if I get a $20 super chat, I'll play MM2 right now. Deal? Is that a good deal? Probably not. Yeah, and guys, thank you guys for the follows and subs. I mean, is it worth it? If you want to be one, it's more worth it. It's like worth it if it depends like what you want from it, right? It's like anything. Like anything in life can be worth it if you like it or you want to do it. Hi, sir. But like, if you don't enjoy it, you put money into it. Like, I would say start off cheap and don't put that much money and see how it goes. don't want to put, unless you know you're gonna do it or like you want to redo it, and after, then it's like, I don't know. Hi Dre, thank you, Kat. Hi Steven. Princess, thank you for the follow. Granted, that doesn't mean you don't have to put effort in, but just don't put like necessarily money in. Hi Caleb. It's not really mirrors. Hi guys, hi bad boy, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for your donos today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for your donations. I'm gonna get my tea in like 1 minute since I put it in a while ago. Since it's been like 10 minutes. Hi Danella. Hi Annie, how are you? Hi Jiz. Hi, hey Jiz. Sorry. Hi Raymond, how you doing there? Hi Ani, how you doing there? Welcome. Welcome guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Hi Jaw. Hi Jishi. They disappear. Well, the white ones do. Hi Princess. If you guys want to join, this is my user. If you do sub, say that you subbed. I mean, if I get the donation to play it, sure. Hi Annie. Hi Farmy. Hi Nathalie. Jeez, how you doing today? Thank you so much. Glad to have you. And again, thank you guys for your donos today. Really do appreciate it. Guys, let's go laughing Discord, clapping teal. We can do it. I believe, guys. Hi Jaden. Hi Mommy. How you doing today? Welcome. How you guys doing today? Welcome. Whatever you guys are doing. Thank you guys for coming. Okay. No, what? Oh, I see. Hi Yunche. Hi Shia. You can't do it. Welcome guys, glad to have you here. How are you guys doing today? Hi Faye, hi Ashton, glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Ah, I see. Okay. Welcome everyone. Hi Ashton, hi Raymond. Hi Shiro, thank you for the follow. Hi Amelia, thank you for joining me. If you guys did join, I'm gonna get my tea really quickly, okay? Thank you guys for the subs and follows. Back, son. Hi Cole. Hi Skyla. Hi Ja. Hi Owl. Hi Annie. You don't see my name. Here's my name. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi Skyla. Hi D2 Edits. How you doing today? Hi Akka. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well, whatever you guys are up to. Hi Ram. Your voice is cute. Thank you. Hi Lori. How are you? Hi Satoru. Hi Dunn. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Again, hi Gordy, hi Jis, hi Anji, hi Anna, hi Satoru, hi Shaman, hi Merp, hi Daniela, Lori, thank you for the follow, Don, thank you for the follow. Can I join? Yeah, you can join me. This is my user if you want to join. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Thank you guys as well for the donations if you do donate. It really does help me out. Welcome guys, glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. There we go. Hey, I made it. Let's go. I made it, guys. I'm so good at Slap. Hello, everyone. Got me some popcorn. Hey, popcorn's good. Yeah, this is my user if you want to join. Hi, Nazu. Hi. Hi, welcome, everyone. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. What are you guys up to today? Yeah, you can make an edit. You're cooked. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hi, Clark. Thanks for the follow. Okay, never mind. Banning you. You're gonna get your account banned. Have fun. Welcome guys. I hope you guys are doing well, whatever you guys are up to. Hello. Hi Stacy, how you doing there? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. What are you guys up to today? Sorry, I'm reporting an account real quick. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't your smartest idea. Hello, welcome. Glad to have you here. Welcome, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry, I'm doing something. Anyways, hope you guys. Hi, Ani. Hi, Izia. Hi, everyone. Hi, Tenny. Emma, thank you for the 2 stars. Glad to have you here. Hi, Claudia. Hi, Kyle. I love it. Thank you for the gold coin, Stacy, as well. You guys' donos help me out so much. Sorry, okay, bro. I'm gonna put my username in chat. If you can't see it, you gotta find it yourself at that point. Okay, it's getting annoying if you ask for it 20 times. Thank you, Stacy, for the happy. Hi, Essen. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Okay, we beat it. Okay, next slap tower. Let's do slap tower 11. Hi, Ashton. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Session. Glad to have you here. Hi, Laura. Hi, Ruwana. Hi, Ash. Hi, Adrian. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Kai. Hi, Khalid. Hi, Sean. Hi, Laura. Hi, everyone. Hi, Hanna. Hi, Only. Glad to have you here. Hi, Nezuko. Make sure to follow Ursum. Hi, Jishin. Hi, Gio. Hi, Hana. Hi, Ashton. Glad to have you. Hi, Jer. Hi, Khaled. Hi, Yuki. Hi, Jeremiah. Hi, Laura. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Kawasaki. Stacy, thank you for the heart. Thank you for the floating heart. Glad to have you. Tamaki, thank you so much. Foxy, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, guys. Hi, welcome, welcome. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Timmy. Hi, Kawaki. Hi, Jedrance. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Cinnamon Roll. Hi, Cody. Hi, Raider. Thank you for the followers. So glad to have you. Andre, thank you. Bro, I'm just gonna mute you. Stop spamming like 20 times. Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you here. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, Kit. Hi, Cutie. Hi, Like Ducks. Hi, Ashton. Hi, M4. Hi, welcome, welcome. Hi, welcome, welcome, guys. Glad to have you here. Be sure to follow or sub. Glad to. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Ash. Hi, quite glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Dar. Hi, Pancake. Hi, it's W. Hi, Darvin. Hi, Albie. Hi, welcome, welcome. Hi, it's glad to have you here. Hi, Moyo. Hi, Jeb. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, guys. Hi, Herman. Hi, Hamanda. Hi, Cute. Hi, Keen. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Jebri. Hi, Aubrey. Hi, Vanilla. Hi, Albie. Hi, Joel. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Lena. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Mar. Oh, okay. Hi, Cool. Hi, Ashton. Glad. Hi, it's W. Hi, Yunchain. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Stacy, thank you for the star. Glad to have you. Can I go back to the start? Hi, Keen. Hi, Ashton. Hi, Word Dogs. Glad to have you. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Salt. Glad to have you here. Hi, Keen. Hi, Anime. Hi, Albie. Hi, Jibberl. Hi, Caesra. Hi, Aqua. Hi, King. Glad to have you here. Make sure to follow or some. Hi, Double. Glad to have you here. Welcome, everyone. Hi, AC. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Nezuko. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sop. Minigun. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Guys, let's get a Laffy Discord clapping seal, guys. We can get it. Let's get a Laffy Discord clapping seal, guys. It's called Slap Tower, I think 11. Slap Tower 11. Hi, Keen. Boo. How are you doing today? Kit, thank you for the follow as well. Naz, thank you, guys. Ellis, thank you for the follow. Saburo, thank you for the follow. Only 5 seconds in. Thank you guys for your donos, too. I really do appreciate it. Hi, Celeste. Hi, AJ. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, cuties. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, AC. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well, AC. Hi, Owl Rant. Hi, okay. Hi, Ashton. Been 5 minutes. Damn. Hi, Anna. Hi, Vivriak. Glad to have you. Hello, No Name. How are you doing today? Do I remember you? Not particularly. I'm sorry. Stacy, thank you for the star. Glad to have you. You have a plush, right? No, not yet. Maybe one day. One day I'll get a plush. I wouldn't mind one. Hi, Sest. Hi, Vhem. Hi, Blake. How you doing there? Welcome. Welcome. Hi, Ash. Hi, Gritty. Hi, Jeannie. Glad to have you here. Make sure to follow. Hi, Sophie. Hi. Well, hi, Leslie. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Says. Hi, Albie. Glad to have you. Hi, Lane. Hi, Nugget. Lane, I'm gonna mute you in a second. Thank you. Welcome, Zings. Well, that's a great way to come to stream. Thank you, Zings, so much. Yes, bro. I do not need to know that. Okay, go deal with that and report the account to the authorities. Okay, please go deal with that. All right. I'm gonna mute you so you can actually deal with it, because like what happens is you don't actually do anything. So go deal with it now. If you saw that, go report it. Find the account name and go to the authorities and report that, because that's really serious. Okay, so go deal with that now. I will mute you so you actually deal with it instead of just saying, Stacy, thank you so much for the unk alert. Why does it have to be an unk alert though? Zinks and Stacy, thank you so much for your donos. They really do does help out. Thank you guys so much. Right. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome everyone. Hi Aquarian. Hi Ellie. Glad to have you here. Hi Kat. Thank you for coming. Glad to have you. Hi sub. Hi Geode. Thank you for the sub. Glad to have you here. Do I remember you? Do you? Hi Evan. Hi Ja. Hi Alexis. Lexa. Glad to have you here. Watch 4 or 5 of my streams. Yeah. Hi Summer. Glad to have you here. Hi Eli. Hi Zena. Glad to have you. Hi Lisa. Make sure to follow. Hi Lisa. Hi everyone. Hi Silly. Baron. Thank you for the GG Easy. I really do appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Hi Aubrey. Stacy, thank you for the Laffy Disco. Let's go, Stacy. Thank you, Zinks and Stacy, for your donos today. Grady, thank you for the W. Hi, Hana. Thank you so much, Stacy. And everybody, thank you for your donos. No, I don't play, bro. Hi, Saki. Hi, Smoller. Welcome back. Hi, Aaron. How are you? Hi, Nene. I don't friend people, but if you do want to join my game, let me know. I can invite you. This is my username. If you can't find me, that's not my fault, okay? I can only do so much, guys. Hi. Thank you guys for your gifts, by the way. Hi, Jinx. Hi, everyone. Hi, Frog. I'm on a slap tower right now. I think we're about to beat it, so if I don't die. Like, guys, I don't add people, but if you want to join my game, you can. Stacy, why does it have to be the slap? I feel like that's a bad sign. Okay, I didn't die to that. Thank God. Why does it have to be a slap? That makes me nervous. No! Okay, I can do it again. Welcome, guys. It's not too hard. Farron! Thank you so much for the Laffy Disco, Farron! Farron, you MVP of a person. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you, Farron. This is my username. Hi, Mahe. Mochi, how are you? How are you doing today, Mochi? Farron, thank you so much for it. Hi, Iceland. I want to play. I mean, if you want to play, you can. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. I appreciate it so much. Well, wise. Hi, Emma. Glad to have you here. Do you play Geometry Dash? Maybe. Oh, once in a while. I haven't played it in a really long time. Last time I played it, it did not go well. Trust me, it did not go very well. Stacy, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hi, Christine. Let's just say don't let chat choose levels for Geometry Dash. That's the best way to put it. Hi, Ferret. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow us. I'm glad to have you here. Oh, well, at least don't let chatters who haven't been in your stream before do that. Ah, let's go. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. I hope it's not one death, because that could be kind of painful. Okay. Ah, no! Well, restart time. This is my username. Oh, I'm gonna do one more game on this. One more game. No more. Farron, thank you for another Laffy Disco. That's so nice of you, Farron. Hi, Jeopardy. Hi, Princess. How are you? Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for the Laffy Disco, guys. Your donations are insane. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hi, Keen. Hi, Linz. How are you? Oh, God. No, I can't. Oh, well. I'm dead. Thank you. Thank you, Farron. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Oh, okay. Stacy, thank you for the 100. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well today, whatever you guys are doing. Hello, welcome, guys. Glad to have you here. Hi, Smile. I'll put my username in chat. Hi, Prevet. Hi, Verity. Hi, Kari. Glad to have you here. Thank you guys for your donations and gifts and everything. It's called Slap Tower 8 or something like that. Stacy, thank you for the 100 too. Oh my God, your gifts are so nice. Oh, I died. Oh, okay. Thank you everyone for the follow or subs. Glad to bro's just hacking. Bro's just straight up hacking. Welcome everyone. Glad to have you here. Okay. Hello everyone. Okay, well, again, let's go. I was playing Slap Tower 11. Hi Kiana. Farron, thank you for the 100. Thank you for the gold coin, Farron. Hi, it's me. Hi Darvin. I like this. Hi Faye. I'm in your are you still in my server? I think because I left since I had a hacker. Oh my god, I hate my life in this game. Hi Angelica. Hi, welcome. Stop spamming, please. If you good morning everyone. Ohio gozaimasu. Hi Pam. Sorry, I said that so weirdly. Hi everyone. Hi the K. Hi everyone. Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. It does help out. Oh, it's a trigger. That makes sense. Hi Smile. Hi K. How you guys doing there? Welcome. Let's see what they did. Welcome everyone. Hi Lynx. Hi Obsession. How you doing there? Welcome. They're trying to slap me. Why? Again, thank you guys for the follows. I'm not fluent. Let's see. Welcome guys. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing well, whatever you guys. Thank you for the clutch fairing. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Womp womp. Womp womp. You can't hit me. Welcome everyone. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi Lizzie. Hi everyone. Hope you guys are doing well today, whatever you guys are up to. Thank you guys for coming. Hi Gil. Hi Anime. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hello everyone. Hi Jericho. Sorry. I tried to hit the one guy off. Hi Cole. How you guys doing today? Welcome. Hi Angie. Hi, thank you for the good luck, have fun! And thank you for the Sunday, by the way. I do appreciate your Sunday. Thank you guys for the Sunday, and thank you for the good luck, have fun, Stacy, and thank you for the Sunday, Farron. Any donation? Hi, Sleep Deprived. Angelica, thank you for the thumbs up and the rose. Angie Gab, thank you for the follows. If you do sub, let me know so I can give you sub. Gonna sub. Link, thank you for the sub. Div, thank you for the sub. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Again, thank you guys for the subs and follows, whatever you guys are up to. Thank you. Hi, Liz. I can't go up because I'm gonna get slapped. I'm just enjoying my tea right now. Again, thank you guys for the follows and subs, whatever you guys are doing. Hi, Skylar. How are you? What are you guys up to today? Today's welcome, everyone. W voice. Thank you guys for saying that. I'm in your game. Skylar, thank you for being here. Thank you, Stacy. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you here, whatever you guys are up to. I mean, I don't mind if they troll me. Okay, well, that's not the way I wanted them to do that, but okay. Oh, look, oh, well, they just fell. That's kind of more funny. Hi, thank you for the subscribe, Nezuko. Hi, everyone. Glad to have you here, whatever you guys are up to. Thank you guys for coming today. Hi, Farron. Hope you guys are doing well. Am I just stuck? Hi, everyone. Glad to have you here, whatever you guys are doing. Thank you. Thank you for the $15 super chat. It depends. If they just say like damn, it's fine, but if they're like saying F you, F everyone here, then like he's like, you know, I say like, you know, hi Astro. If they're talking about like doing horrible stuff, then you know, please mute it. I think it's pretty easy, I guess. Hi Alex. Hi. If you need help in identifying, just message me, since I don't want to say it necessarily and be like, then people be like weird about that. Hello. Hi Alex. Hi Stacy. Because every time I say like what not to say, yeah, see, I said damn's fine, and then people start saying it, so I'm not gonna say it. But like, you know, that person who said that thing, I'm gonna ban them because like they're too young, right? Hi. I don't say my rules outside just because. Hi. But okay, good luck, have fun. Glad to have you here. Hi Stacy. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. Hi Stacy. Thank you for the 2 gold coins. Again, thank you for the follows and stuff. Thank you for another gold coin. Welcome. Baron, thank you so much for the gold coin. You guys' gifts are so nice. Alex, thank you so much for the hundreds. That might be my tea. Thank you guys for the laughing discos and clapping seals, everyone. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. What are you guys up to today? Thank you again, Zings, for your donos. I am subscribed. Thank you for the sub. Again, guys, thank you for the subs and follows. I do appreciate it. Don't. Blah! Okay, well. I'm not adding people. James, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna mute you for a minute. Stop asking me to add you. I said I don't add people. Thank you guys. Alex, thank you for the hundreds. It's called Slap Tower 11. That's the name of the tower. Okay, well. I'm sub. Thank you, Alex. Why does it have to be the 6-7 gift? But thank you for the gift, Alex. I appreciate it. Very thanks for the chili. It has to be that gift, of course, but I do appreciate the gift no matter what, so. Hi, welcome, pairing. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the star. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, everyone. I might have to play a different tower because, like, you know, I have too many people stopping me. Hi, Life. Hi, Ventures. Hi, YL. How you doing today? Thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. That's fine. I'm doing my own thing. Hi, everyone. Hi, Stacy. Hi, everyone. Hi, Just. Hi, Life. Hi, I. You know, I'm not playing the main tower anymore. I'm gonna do my own thing. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you here. Hi, Kim. Hi, James. How are you? What are you guys up to right now, if you guys don't mind me asking? Okay, there we go. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Summer. How you guys doing there? Welcome, welcome. Alex, thank you for another donation, but it has is another 6-7. No. Hi, Tian. Hi, Panelite. How you guys doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Kiwer. Welcome. I hope your Japan trip was fun. Hi, Mason. Hi, Emp. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here, whatever you guys are up to. Welcome, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well, whatever you guys are doing. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Sleep. Alright. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Kira. Okay, there we go. Made in just in time. Thank you, Alex, for the clutch. Glad to have you. Hi, Penelope. Hi, Hanya. I'm subscribed. Thank you, Hi, for the rose. I almost fell. That would have been bad. Hi, Kim. Flat Tower, that's the name. Yes, thank you. Hi, Penelope. Guys, if you do sub, say that you sub so I can give you a shout out. If you follow, just follow and I can give you a shout out too. Cat's Eye, thank you for the follow. Hi, Boogie. Goddammit. Stop spam. Yeah, please stop spamming. Hi, Laura. I will start meeting. Thank you, guys. I hope your IBES paint is pretty cool. Thank you, Heffy, for the jamming. Thank you, Heffy, so much for your donation. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you guys are doing well, whatever you guys are doing. Alex, thank you for the jamming too. Let's go. Hi, one. Thank you both of you for the jamming. I do appreciate it so much. I hope you guys are doing well today, whatever you guys are up to. Thank you for the why does it have to be Uncle or Alex? But thank you so much for your donation too. And Heffy, thank you for the start. That's so nice of you guys. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for your donos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my god, he tried to hit me. Oh my god. Do you guys see that? Heffy, thank you so much for the 30. Please reply. What do you want me to reply to? Do you guys see that? He tried to like be mean to me though, and he failed. Thank you for the floating heart. Thank you for the Alex for the 10. Heffy, thank you for your flowers. Loser, thank you for the follow. And hi, Alex, thank you for the follow. And Cake, thank you so much for your follow too. Aubrey, thank you for the follow as well. Heffy, thank you so much for your donations. Oh my god, thank you, Heffy, and Alex too. Both of you guys. You guys have been insane the last few minutes, so thank you guys so much for your donos. I promise you, every donation that really helps me out. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, there's a lot of gifts today, which is really nice. Thank you, Apple, for the follow. Gojo, thank you for the follow too. Thank you guys for your gifts. So I do appreciate it. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you. Hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Heffy. Thank you so much for being here. Wonder if there's gonna be someone there. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub, guys, if you are new today. Okay. Hi, Heffy. I wonder if you could... Oh, you could just jump it if you wanted to. Hi, Jacknyeko. How you doing today? Heffy, thank you for the 100. Hi, Key. How you guys doing today? I was here, actually. What are you guys doing today? Hi, Ruby. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Yellow. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you, Mur. I haven't heard of Girl. No, I love this. It's called Slap Tower 11. Hi, Kitty. What's your Roblox? I want to join. Okay, this is my Roblox. Thank you. So are the gold coins, Heffy, and thank you for the super chat too. Animal, how are you doing today? Again, thank you for the follows and subs both on TikTok and on YouTube, and thank you for the likes on TikTok too. Please keep liking on TikTok. Hi Basie. Admin slaps me. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, I might. I probably blocked them because I probably think they're a hacker. The problem is admin and a hacker, the difference can be a little bit hard to tell if they have fly. Hi Happy, hi Alan, hi Katsai. A lot of times also hackers would be like, oh, I just had admin, I bought it. Although then I'll just ban them because I'm like, if you bought admin on a game, I think your decision makes me want to block you. Anyway, I'm joking, but hi Happy. Well, I do use it as an excuse just because it's easier, because like I can't tell. So you can't really see the difference necessarily unless like they're showing your screen to you. Hi, I agree. Hi, Alan. Hi, Skyla. But if you bought admin just to troll me, I think that's a bad decision, and I'm gonna punish you by blocking you still. Hi, make sure to follow or sub. Glad to have you. What the? What? I hope you guys are doing well, whatever you guys are doing today. Oh, they tried to slap me, I think. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you. What are you guys doing today, if you guys don't mind me asking? Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Jameer. Hi, Koi. Hi, Ogi. How are you? Hi, Alan. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. What are you guys up to? Hi, Jean. Hi, Sleep. How are you? Hi, Wen. Hi, Kelly. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hi, Darvin. That's cool that you're listening to it. I'm gonna be honest, you don't need to tell me like 20 times, but I do appreciate it. Hi, Hee. Hi, Kelly. How are you guys doing today? Make sure to follow. Oh, god damn it, I fell. Damn it. Oh, well. I'm gonna leave. Welcome. I'll play a different one. Well, I'll play the same one. Hi, guys. I'll do it one more game, and then I'll see how I feel. Jacknyeko. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I read it. It's just I don't. I would be honest. I can't really respond to it. Hi, Mitsuri. Hi, Sophia. How you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are doing well today. Whatever you guys are up to. Hi, Kitsu. I'm gonna ban you. Bye-bye. No, I'm joking. I get the donation, so I mean, I gotta read it sometimes. Hi, love. Hi, Leela. Hi, Justice. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, Cat's Eye. How are you? Hi, Tiffy. Guys, again, thank you so much for your donos today. They really do help me out, so thank you guys so much for those. Sorry, I thought they were gonna slap me, and I didn't like that idea. Again, thank you guys for the follows and the subs. I do appreciate it so much. Seemed like it. Hi, Ellen. Thank you for the W sub. Try Troll Tower. Troll Tower, and I mean, I played Troll Tower. It's alright. Jacknyeko. Not very different. Maybe I'll do it after this. Oh, I'm supposed to. No, I did anime Slap Tower. I was supposed to say I was supposed to do that, but I actually did it. So, again, thank you guys so much for your gifts. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Sleep. Hi, Tron. Hi, Nightmare. Someone added me. Hi, Darvin. Hi, Blocks. Hi, Nikoi. My wall hop. Not well. Your voice. Thank you, Izzy, for saying that. That's very nice of you. Hello. Hi, Darvin. Again, thank you guys so much for your donations today. I do well. Okay. Hello. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you. Whatever you guys are up to. Thank you guys for coming. Hi, Icon. Hi, Novi. How you guys doing today? Welcome. Hi, Don. Hi, Mimi. Imagine getting smacked. Well, I mean, that's kind of the point of the tower, so. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Justice. Hi, Girly. Hi, Y4P. You're really bad at doing that, by the way, that one guy. Welcome, guys. Hi, Novi. How you doing today? Be serious. What? Be serious about what? This tower? Can I ask you a question? Thank you for the 2 jewels, Johnny. Is my mic glitching? Hi, guys. Is my mic glitching, guys? Is it bad? Hi, Numer. Hi, your favorite. Hi. Hi, Licks. Hi, ZX. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. No, okay. I guess it's them. Hello, welcome. Everybody's saying no. I guess it's probably your audio thing then. Did I slap you off at least? I know you're not AFK. I'm not that dumb. Hi, Y4P. Hi, welcome. Did I slap them off at least? I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Damn it. I like your avatar. Thank you. Hello. Hi, Charlie. How are you doing there? Welcome. Again, thank you so much for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. Hi, Nugget. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Chris. Can you play? I'm not doing Animal Hospital. I already played it. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not sure. I just don't feel like it. The thing is, I bet if I played Animal Hospital, but you didn't join the game, you're gonna get upset at me. Be like, this is boring. Can you play Funk Tower? Maybe. I can look into that. Play Pressure. I mean, I've heard Pressure's nice. Maybe. I don't mind playing Pressure, but I'm not sure right now. I said that might be an eventual game I play when I get bored of obbies, but this could probably still be a week or two away. I think Pressure won't do that well, unfortunately. It's a fun game to play, but I don't think it's as fun to watch for people. Does that make any sense or no? Also, I would be really afraid to play it with people because I know they're just gonna, like, troll. Lack of a better term. Yeah, that's what I thought. Welcome, guys. Glad I did not mean to hit. I hit the other person, not the person I meant to hit. Okay. Hi, Alex. Hi, Darvin. Theology is good. People keep recommending that. I'll look into it one day. I need good games to play with other people because people don't like when I play it by myself. That's why I play obbies mostly. Hi, Moon. Also, I just enjoy obbies more, I guess. I don't know. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Ringo. How are you? Hi, Chloe. I like your avatar. Thank you guys so much for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well, whatever you guys are doing. Thank you guys for being here. Hello. Hi, Hoshi. Hi, Gnarly. Hi, GoPro. How you doing there? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Thank you guys for the follows and subs today. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry, that guy tried to hit me off. Hi, Addy. Hi, guys. Your streams go play. I hate Strongest, but sorry, I don't like that game. Welcome, guys. I talked to Mashira about it. I was like, I really don't want to play that game. Sorry, and I'm sorry if you like that game because, like, I know people do. Damn it. Okay, I just gotta wait until both are good. Thanks. Ah, damn it. Welcome, guys. Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. Where the hell did they come from? Hello, everyone. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Willa. Hi, Weston. Hi, Animal. That's cool. Hi, Althea. I sub to you. Hi, Ob. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Glad to have you. Bye-bye if you guys gotta go. It's okay. No, it doesn't really work. Yeah, that's what I thought. Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new today. Whatever you guys are up to. Thank you. Hi, Chloe. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Y4P. How you doing there? Welcome. I have like 3 people wanting to slap me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you here. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Hi, bye, everyone. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Mercy. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well, whatever you guys are up to. Thank you guys for coming. Hi, Mercy. Hi, Y4P. Hi, everyone. I will have. Oh, okay. Well, hello, welcome. Glad to have you here. Thank you. Is there like a cooldown? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna play Troll Tower now. That'd be easier. Hello, everyone. Glad to have you here. Hello, welcome, guys. Glad to have you. Hope you guys are doing well, whatever you're doing. Sorry, I have my Japanese keyboard up, so I couldn't type. Guys, again, thank you guys for your donations today. I really do appreciate it today. You know about Cat's Eye? Yes, I do know Cat's Eye. Hello there. Hi, I'm Don. Hi, Chris. Insane Troll Tower. Okay, let's try to beat this. Hi, Althea. Tell you what, if I get a $20 donation, I'll do Animal Hospital deal. Or MM2. Depends. $20 super chat, I'll play one of those two. I say that because I don't want to play it. I'm gonna be honest. See, MM2, I talked to like multiple streamers. Oh, well, okay, by multiple I mean like 2. But 2 is more than a lot. But like, every time people play MM, nobody wants you to actually watch MM2. People just want you to play it because they want to play with you. And then when you don't play with them, they get mad and they just leave. That's just how MM2 players are. And then everybody else finds it boring. I don't want to be mean because like MM2, I can understand the appeal. I played like a game similar like Trouble in Terrace Town, and if they sponsor me, I'll play it. But like, I don't want to go out of my way to play it. I can't really play that one. Let's try this. But like, because like I understand completely. But like, it's just like a game I wouldn't play offhand out of my fucking get time. Welcome to Philip. Hi notification. Because like, if I play it, my chat gets bored, and then I don't talk to chat, and then I'm bored too. So it's like, what's the point in streaming? I like I said, I stream mostly for chat interaction because I find that fun. Hi notification. And like talking and saying hello to people. It's just like, well, that's what's fun for me. Hi Nugget. Hi Caden. Hi Felix. Again, thank you guys. Hi Murphy. Hi Gray. Have fun. Granted, no, I talk. What? Is that a hack? Bro, just fly hacking. Hello. I think they're trying to hit me. Oh. Alright, I'm blocking that. Oh, how you guys doing there? Welcome. I think they're hacking too because they got up way too fast. Maybe they were on the map. Hello, hi Liv, hi Rentra, hi Kendra, hi Felix. I have a feeling they were doing that. Hi Yui. Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. Hi Fun Pixel, hi Felix. Hi Renita, hi there, welcome, glad to have you here. How you guys doing right now? Hi Kaden, hi OG. Hi Courtney, how you doing there? Welcome. Yeah, a lot of people compare me to them. Hi Ben, thank you for the follow. It had no correlation. Hi Dark, how you doing? I don't even probably, if I looked at it, it didn't really look that similar. I just think people think it looks similar because they just compare people automatically. So they're like, oh, you look similar. And then people are like, you're copying. I'm like, what? Yeah, no. Hello. Thank you, Kaden, for this. My day's going decent. What about your guys' day? Yeah, I remember you guys. Remember. Hi, Yune. Hi, Dark. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Janeska. Glad to have you. Welcome, Moon. Sorry to hear you're bored. I hope your day gets much better and less boring. Remember me, remember you. Anatano, Suki. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. If you're on TikTok, make sure to like. Adrian, Aki, thank you for this follows. If you're on YouTube, also make sure to like. Hi, Arisa, how you doing there? Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Hi, Moon. Oh, have fun there. I don't know where that is, but Angel, Farida, thank you for coming. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well, whatever you're up to. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for the follows and subs too. Hi Huntry. Hi Jackson. How are you? Welcome everyone. Glad to have you. Hi Huntry. Hi Nathalie. Hi, welcome everyone. Glad to have you. Hi Courtney. I'm playing a troll tower, but I'm not getting. Maybe I'm fortunate, but I'm not getting trolled yet. So I have a feeling I will. Hi Jackson. I literally said your name. Oh my god, I'm leaving for. Okay, leave. I'm sorry, man. I didn't see your comment. Well, I literally saw your comment. I said hello, and you didn't even. You think I didn't respond to you? Yeah, that's a hacker. You see how they flew up and they fell? That's definitely someone who's hacked. I'm gonna block them. Because they flew, right? You guys saw that, right? It wasn't like, yeah, you see? They're hacking because they want to hit me off. Hi, guys. Hi, Altia. Glad to have you here. Can't even do it skill-wise. Welcome, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. No, I'll just leave and rejoin. Hi, Adina. Hi, Althea. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. I hope you guys are doing well. Have I played DLCC? What you said? Oh, you're Roblox? Yeah, I play. Everyone's a hack. Yeah, I know, but like, you know, I still gotta deal with it. Hi, welcome. Why? Maybe I'll do Bonito Tower or something. Actually, I'll do Coffee Tower if it gets too bad. Like, that's just fun to do. Hello, Demon. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Hoshiko. Hi, Tomic. How are you guys doing today? Welcome. Okay, well, this map is a little crowded. What's your favorite game? My Roblox. Yeah, hi, Bossia. Hi, Booty. Hi, Candy. How you doing there? Welcome. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. If you're new on TikTok or YouTube, say hello. Also, guys, make sure to follow or sub, guys. If you guys are new here, I'm gonna do well. I wish you guys the best. Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. Maybe I'll go back to the other one. Hi, guys. New sub. Dark, thank you for the sub. Hi, Eddie. Hi, June. Hi, Flora. Hi, Vintage. Hi, everyone. Also, guys, if you do want to donate, it really does help out. I really do appreciate all donations, guys. Thank you guys so much for donations. I really can't thank you guys enough. So please, if you want to, feel free to do so. You didn't sub for 2 years. Okay, what type of videos was I making 2 years ago? Hi Lucid. Hi Duns. I have a lot of people that claim to be like sub for multiple years. I'm like, bro, I started like 3 years ago. So like, unless you're one of the first like 500 people, and I can tell it because like I did like one type of content for like a year. So if you don't know that, hi Matsuya. Hi Lilith. Sometimes I can give exceptions if it's like something. If there's 2 games you can tell me. Welcome guys. Hi Charlie. I guess I did play Row like 3 times, but like you wouldn't know that. Like unless you're naming the people I played with that I didn't know. Also, I didn't make any shorts of it. Hi Summer, glad to have you here. Thank you Mila for the follow and subs. So to have. Hi Avery, glad to have you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to Insane Troll Tower. Hi Samantha. Hi Raphael. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Make sure to follow or sub, guys. You should do E2H. Let's see. So if you see this is my okay, stop spamming, please. I don't. Hi Raphael. Hi Mila. Thank you for the follows and subs. Glad to have you. I think they're gonna do the button. Oh no, they were nice. What the hell? Usually they're not very nice. Hi Kian. Hi Samantha. Hi somebody. Hi Rain. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi Trovio. Again, thank you guys for the follows and subs today. I do appreciate it. Hi Q. Hi EJ. Hi Gray. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi Amy. IG, how you doing today? No, I know ETH means Eternal Tower of Hell. I played it. Although I play it, then people tell me to play the other one, and then they're like, anymore. But it's not bad. I played it a bit. Welcome guys. Hi Abigail. Hi somebody. Glad to have you here. Hi somebody. Hi OG. Hi Lazia. Hi Nugget. Hi Avery. The game I'm playing is called Troll Tower. Again, thank you guys so much. Hi Abigail. Hi Kyun. Welcome everyone. Glad to have. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that hacker's back. Oh, they left too. Welcome guys. Glad to have you. Hi James. Hi Diwawa. Can I play a game without a hacker? Hello, hellos. Hi, I might just do a private lobby. I mean, because I'm not gonna beat it otherwise. Guys, should I just do a private lobby? He's like, I'm not gonna beat it. Welcome everyone, glad to have you here. Hi somebody, hi Dion, hi you, hi Risey. Yeah, well, I think they, okay, well. Hello, welcome, welcome. Hi Ratsel. Again, thank you guys for the follows and the subs, I do appreciate it. I mean, yeah, if I get slapped by another hacker, I'll just private lobby. Just lock. I can't lock in against a hacker who's teleporting to me, man. It's like saying not lock in against a nuclear bomb. I can't really do that. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to play. Thank you again. Thanks for the donation. Do I have a VR headset? Yeah, I haven't played on it in a really long time though, but I do have one. It's collecting dust a little bit. And thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. Welcome everyone, glad to have you. Oh, I see them. Yeah, you weren't fast enough. I see you. Hello, welcome, glad to have you here. Hi Kitty, hi C. I'm C paranoid. Fair enough. Think something what? What the hell is happening? And thank you guys for the follows and subs, and glad to have you. Hi Bonnie. Hi everyone, glad to have you here. I feel like if they had this username, you can tell that they're hacking. Is that hello Minnie? Hi Sophia. Thank you guys for your donos, follows, subs. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Hi Word. Hi Nugget. Hi Jody. Hi somebody. Somebody that I used to know. This is the front of my avatar. Why? That's the front. Hello, welcome. Glad to have you here. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Hi Nugget. Hi Abigail. Hi Private. How are you? Hi Churney. How are you? Oh, okay. Oh. Hello, welcome guys. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. I think OG tried to slap me. Sorry, I meant the other person. You just went in front of them. No, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna leave. Hello, hi somebody. Hi Abigail. Hi Andrea. Glad to have you here. Do private. Yeah, probably. I'll probably just do it. I'm gonna do one more attempt in a public lobby, but I'm gonna do private. Otherwise, I can't. I mean, I can't really play this tower right now. I know the fun of it is that you play in a slap tower, but like at the same time, I can't really. There's a difference between being able to play it and beat it still, or I just generally can't play the game. And I'm at the point where it's like more close to the generally can't play the game anymore. Alright, so thank you guys for the subs. I appreciate it so much. Look at it. Damn it. Okay, well. Hi, Elio. I probably should have went a little later. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Afrosi. Glad to have you here. What's in your game? That's cool. Hi, Prototype. Hi, Alfonso. Hi, Abani. And thank you guys for the follows and subs today. I really do appreciate it. What are you guys doing today, if you guys don't mind me asking? Oh, that guy slapped me. Hello. Hi, Avery. Hi, Alfonso. Hi, Maddie. And thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. Hi, Wallhop. Ah, damn it. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you here. You know, Wallhop, shut up and play. What do you mean, shut up and play? Are you expecting me to get this? Ah, yes. I go to a Roblox live stream because I need to see exact parkour skills. I mean, you could probably find a streamer that's more better suited for that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably not your streamer if you're complaining about the gameplay. Okay, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this. Thank you, Avery. How are you doing today? Cordy, thank you guys for the follows and subs. If you do follow or sub, I'm gonna give you a shout out, and I will give you dono for that. Hello, I hope you guys are doing well, whatever you guys are doing. Thank you guys for being here, though. I do appreciate it. Hello. Haha, bro. Alright, welcome, guys. Glad to have you here. Oh. Well, I'll make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. Okay, maybe I should do. Hello, everyone. Hi, Althea. Glad to have you here. Hi, May. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Ellie. How are you? Avery, stop spamming. I'll mute you. The slap sound is a little loud. Yeah, I do agree. I probably should have it. You want to play min games? Maybe. Thank you, FT, for the sub. Glad to have you here. But he said, how much have you made? That's private, so I don't say. But enough to pay my bills. Let's just say that. Maybe not like recent. Oh, I can make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. Oh, I'm blocking that guy. I don't like the name already. Hi guys, make sure to follow or sub. Glad to have you here. Okay, well, play Egg Hunt. Hi, Ed. I'm gonna mute you. That's the only game I'm gonna be playing. Is muting you. I don't know, that's a good game. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate you guys being here. Damn it, I'm bad. Not watched the Backrooms film. I mean, I heard it's good. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I haven't had anybody to go with and watch that with. Car, thank you for coming. Thank you for the joining, Bluey, and everybody else. You guys' joins, follows, and subs and donations really do help me out. So thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome, Lori. Hi, Sanosa. Hi, Hushoko. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Storm. Welcome, guys. Hi, back. Welcome. Hi, Kristoff. No, I'm dead. Oh, okay. Hello. Not friending right now. Hope that's okay. Hello. Welcome, welcome. 14 people watching. Yeah, I mean, there's a few people. It's good depending on who you talk to. Some people, that's really bad. For me, it's alright, I think. I win. IOG, gotta go. Okay, bye-bye. When Takis, thank you for the follows. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I am one. Hi, Taki. Hi, Kuman. How are you? I'm doing okay, Omega. How about you? How are you doing today, Omega? Hi, Nugget. Hi, Kuman. I'm doing good. Hi, Obby. How are you? Hi, Nugget. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Snowy. Hi, Kum. Hi, everyone. Hi, Omega. And thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. Hi, Wen. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Zoe. Welcome, guys. Hi, welcome. Make sure to follow or sub. Best streamer. Thank you. Zoe, thanks for the follow. Do appreciate it. Hi, Rick. Hi, Da. Hi, Nugget. How are you? Key this up. Cosplay. There you go. Happy. Welcome. Hi, Krish. Guys, we might thank you for the sub, Andrea. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, WKS. How you doing there? Hi, Og. Hi, Duh. And I thank you guys for the follows and subs today. Hi, Ken. Hi, Aruto. Hi, Ricky. Welcome if you're new. Thank you guys for the subs. Hello, Ken. Hello, Julie. Hi, Arto. Hi, Haley. Welcome, Lucy. Glad to have you here. Hi to go. Hi, Julie. Hi, Nugget. Hi, Ree. Anata. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Gabriel. Hi, Ken. Hi, Ren. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, Kesha. Hi, Julie. I can be. No. Yeah, somebody. Bob, Ren, thank you for the follows. Hi, Ella. Hi, JJ. Hi, Jihan. Hi, Billy. How are you? Hi, Nugget. Welcome, Kesha. How are you? Hi, Creepy. How are you? Hi, Rihanna. Hi, Love Art. Hi, Rihanna. Welcome. Hi, Jehan. Hi, Creepy. How are you? Okay. Hi, welcome. Hi, Gabby. How are you? Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new here today. Just help me out. Hi, Leia. How much does the chimney cost? It's nothing. It's on the hat. Okay. Ha. Challenge for $100. You gotta prove to me that you can donate first before you do that. No offense. This is no offense to you guys, but like, if you give me a challenge, how do I know you're gonna pay it? I have a lot of people that try to give me challenges, and even if I do it, I know I'm not gonna get money for it. No offense. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Gray. Hi, Meow. Hi, Shadow. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I can't. I beat this tower before anyway. Yeah, you're. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't hit me. Thank you. Yeah, let's go. Ha. You're so bad. Can't even stop me. Hi, so wah. Hi, Francis. Anyway, let's go. I beat it. Poor dude. Yeah, try to hit me 3 times and failed each time. Try to hit me off. I swear. Hi, Angie. Hi, Keen. Jack. Hi, Raj. Yeah. What are you saying, Jack? Did something happen? Hi, Raj. Okay, we're at 400. Okay. Hi, Leslie. I'm glad you like my avatar and other stuff. Hi, Rainmaster. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Sancher. My friend's name is Jack. Yeah, a lot of people named Jack. Jack's a cool name, you know. Hi, Not Bad Editor. How are you? Hi, Irene. Welcome back. Guys, thank you guys for the follows, subs, and also thank you guys for your donations. I really do. Guys, let's get a laughing disco or a clapping seal, a galaxy, or a super chat. Any donation really does help me out, guys. So if you want to consider donating, it doesn't even matter what, anything donation-wise is really good. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Again, guys, I hope you guys are doing well, whatever you guys are up to. Thank you. Hi, Darren. I'm your biggest fan. Hi, everyone. Hi, Jay. And thank you for the follows and subs. I'm new. Welcome if you're new. Hi, welcome. I gotta mute. Yeah. I haven't seen you in days. I like your avatar. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Austria. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Hi, Kara. Hi, Lucid. Hi, Gregory. Gregory, how you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Lucid. You're Galthia. I don't know what that means, but sure. My day going decent. What about your day? How's your guys' days going? I hope your guys' days are going very fantastic and wonderful. I gotta pay attention. I gotta lock in. Hello. Hi, Miss Jessica. Hi, Phobe. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hello. Good. Oh, thanks. I'm not bad. Hi, everyone. I'm tired of always speaking English. Well, I mean, you went to an English live stream. You can change your default language so you don't get English live streams if you don't want to speak English anymore. Hi, Juice. Hi, Austria. Unfortunately, most content creators tend to be English speaking, so. Hi, Rock. I mean, I wouldn't say a plurality. Let's put it that way. Although maybe China. I mean, if you're on, maybe China has more technical. I don't know, probably. Hi, Raj. Hi, Lucid. Hi, everyone. Hi, Shadow. Hi, next. English probably is the most dominant content creation language. Hi, Nico. Hi, Ja. Hi, Ice. How are you guys doing today? Thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it so much. I think this guy's hacking. Like, I'm 90% sure they're hacking. Yeah, because, like, how do you even get up that fast? Yeah, I think... Oh, they're hacking. Okay, never mind. They're clearly... I was like, I think they're hacking because, like, you can't really get up that fast normally. Hi, Jude. Why is your avatar so nice? Hi, Marley. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. I should have blocked them last one. Hello, Rusty. How you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Glad to have you. Hi, somebody. Hi, Austria. Hi, everyone. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. They're not hiding it well. Let's just say that. See what I mean? Like, they're clearly hacking. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Prince. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Marley. Hi, Sophie. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. I feel so sick. Hi, Marley. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Cyber. I should have blocked them on the other map while I had the chance. I should have realized. Welcome, Jackson. Your avatar's cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. From the US. Where are you guys from? They're not hacking my device, hackers. It's script kiddies. It's a better way to put it. Not even script kiddies. At least that's a little. Hi, BCSE. Hi, Nix. Hi, Danish. Maybe. Hi, Nico. Hi, Angel. They just download a Roblox client and then hack. My day's been good. What about you? On alt accounts, because Roblox doesn't have a great system of... I don't know why they don't IP ban stuff, honestly. I really don't get that. Like, that'd be so much easier. It's like, it forces... There's no offense at hackers. I mean, they might buy a VPN, but like, probably won't. And they probably don't... Half of them probably don't even know what that is. So, hi, Nut. Hi, make sure to follow or sub if you guys... Hi, Nugget. Hi, L. Hey, also Roblox, make it though they can't join your game no matter what. Just make a new lobby. I get like you have to force sometimes, but like if it's just a case, just don't do that. Hi, welcome. Even if it's manual, they shouldn't be able to join. And thank you guys so much for coming, following, and subbing. Do appreciate it. Hi, Nix. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Basti. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hi, Austria. What are you guys doing today? Hi, boss. Hi, Neko-chan. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. God damn it. No. No, they gotta do the glitch. You gotta wait until they're both back. Okay, how are you guys doing today? Hi, Mr. Laugh. Hi, Carol. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Bosty. How are you? Hi, MK. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing today? Hi, Andrea. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Nugget. Hi, Sam. Welcome, guys. Hi, Kara. Somebody, thank you for coming. Rusty, thank you for coming today. Do appreciate it. Thank you for the follows and subs. Glad to have you here. Hi, and hi, Leslie. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Maria. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Juliana. Glad to have you here. Hi, Mina. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Sil. Hi, Mia. Hi, in there. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Aunt. And thank you for the follows and subs. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I'm gonna mute you. Stop spamming. Can I join your game? Yeah, you can join it. Hi, Gojo. Como estas? Guys, let's get some donations though. Any donation really helps me out. So if you guys do want to donate, really consider. It really does help me out. So if you please consider doing so if you have not already. Thank you though for anybody who does so. You very much appreciate it. I subscribe. Thank you for subbing to me. Hi, welcome, welcome. I'll put my name in chat in a second. I just need to get past this part. Looks like a portal. There you go. Have fun. That's my username. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nugget. I'm gonna go bye, bye, bye. How do you I mean, it's a joke. The video is a joke. Welcome back. No! Let's play Boba. Thank you guys. Let's play Coffee Tower. Yeah. Hello, Lucas. Yeah, I do have Twitch, but it's for people 18 and over. I'm not streaming on it right now, if you're curious. Why you ignore me? I didn't see your comment. Hi, Miro. It has an echo. That means you probably have 2 streams open by accident. Or you have a setting on your phone. Hi, Laphilia. Hi, Nugget. Again, thank you for the follow, subs, and donations. Not really. I don't hate Twitch. It's just like, I don't know. It's hard to do. I already stream on 2 platforms, and that's a lot. Doing 3 is kind of even harder. Also, I keep my Twitch plus 18, so I don't really do Roblox on it. When I do it, I just talk about economic stuff and like my interests because they're more adult subjects. There's no offense. You guys don't go to a Roblox live stream to hear me talk about economics or geopolitics or public transport, do you? You come to watch me goof around and get hit off an obby 20 times. It's finally a normal streamer. Hi, Thriller. Oh yeah, thank you so much for the follow. So it's like a way so I can have a place I can talk about my interests. So being like, why are you not playing Oh my god, play Roblox. Why aren't you playing it? Oh my god, I hate you. Hi, Obsession. Hi, Titans. Hi, HD. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. It's not politics. There's a difference. I don't really talk about that. I guess every subject I talk about has relation to it, but I don't I don't like be like, this is what I think. It's more of a, I think this policy that supports this development is good. Hi, HT. Thank you so much for the high five. Glad to have you here. Like, for example, hi guys. Welcome. Hello, nice stream. A live stream. Like, I'll be like, I support like public housing and building it and subsidies in some form sometimes. Hi, Pub, thank you for the hiding. Depends like on the context because that's very contextual. Hi, HD, thank you for the high five. Like, if you're gonna donate $1 million for public housing and it just goes towards a mansion for a millionaire, it's like, is that really helpful? Hi guys, hi Mama, hi HT. But if it goes towards like funding the project so it could happen for like a 300 unit apartment with purpose built for low income residents, see, that's good. That'd be good. That'd be worth it. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing well. Hi Nugget, hi Glex, how you doing today? Hi Chin. I'm playing Tower, yeah. Hi, welcome, glad to have you here. And thank you guys for the follows. Oh, thank you for the sparkles. I'll put my username in chat in a second. I'm gonna mute you, Clicks. Give me a minute. Hi, Ketchup. Hi, Paul. Stop spamming. Welcome, guys. What did they say? I didn't even see it. Welcome, guys. Why did you mute? No, that's a bad comment to mute. Why did you mute them? They were being nice to me. Oh, that's bad. You're not moderating the right people. Thank you. Zaina, thank you so much for your liking my avatar. Thank you for the super chat. $10. But yeah, okay, they complimented. Okay, that's fair. Were you trying to mute the person spamming? I was like, that's not a comment to mute. Thank you, Saida, so much for your thing. Yeah, you gotta get used to clicking at the right person. If they spam like 2 million times, you can't mute them there, okay? Because like, they're not gonna stop. Like, Sadie, okay, my bad. Sorry, I say it like it's Nihongo, so be like Saide in Japanese. They don't have a day, but sorry. But yeah. They don't. Oh, no, they do have a date. What? I'm dumb. I was thinking Tate. What? No, I'm dumb. Okay, never mind. I was thinking another word. Thank you for the follows and subs. Don't listen to me. I think T. I don't know how I got that confused. Thank you, Sadie, though, for the $100 for the $10 super chat. I hope you're doing well. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Any super chat like that really does help me out. Also, please don't be like right next to me when I play towers. I do get distracted and it's harder to play. So yeah, please do so. Bro, you're trying to your trolls suck. Like, you actually suck at the game trying to troll me. I'm gonna be honest. You haven't succeeded like once. I think maybe once, but you try to do it 20 times and I hit you off. Sorry, I'm roasting them. Hi guys. Sadie, thank you so much. Kaylee, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you liked my avatar though. Thank you so much, Sadie. Hi Chelsea. Hi Chuck. Hi Kaylee. Thank you for the follow and sub. Hi Ashley. Glad to have you. You're cute. Hunching. Thank you guys. Hi Alyssa. How are you? You're cute. Thank yous. Hi A. How you doing today? Welcome. Thank you for the follows and subs. Oh, scary outside. Thank you guys for your donation so much again. I really can't thank you guys enough. Hi Joshua. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Hi Iona. Hi Kara. Hello everyone. Hi Nugget, how you doing there? Welcome, glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi Audrey, hi Nugget, hi Dark, hi No, hi Carl. Hi Keelam. Thank you for the $1 Australian. It's Mahana. Thank you so much for your $1 super chat. Thank you so much. Hello Bun Bun. I love your name Bun Bun. That's very cute. Speed. Thank you for the $1 super chat, Ismaya. Thank you so much. Any donation really does help me out, so thank you guys so much. Hi, Les, thank you for coming. Les, thank you for the sub. Glad to have you here. Hi, Emily. Hi, Nini. Hi, Flower. How you doing there? Welcome. Hey guys, thank you guys for your donations. Thank you for the subs and follows. I try to be speed. Les, thank you for coming today. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for everybody who's so nice to me today. I really can't thank you guys enough. Hi, Mahi. How are you? And thank you for the follows and subs. Turn, make sure to sub. I do appreciate them. Leslie, thank you for the sub. Glad to have you here. Want to know something? Sure, I wouldn't mind knowing something. Flower. Thank you, Les, for the sub. Ace, thank you for the sub. Glad to have you. Thank you guys. Yeah, I remember you from yesterday. My day's been pretty decent. I woke up. I did a stream. And I talked with some friends. And then I made a new friend. And then I took a nap accidentally in stream, and then I talked, and then I streamed basically. I did some other stuff, like I wasn't very productive of a day, let's just say that. Hi Cap, I had to talk to someone tomorrow about a trip, so that's gonna be interesting. Hi Hi Caffy, how are you? They want to do something, but I actually think it's a bad idea, so I have to be like, bro, I think we shouldn't do that. So I have to talk to someone tomorrow about an idea. Maul is making IRL FNAF. Oh, hi Badger. Hi Jenny. Hi Just Demon. Hi Les. Hi Azuki. How you doing there? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hi Kevin. Thank you guys for coming and following and subbing. Do appreciate it. Hi Humanly. Hi Phobe. Hi Juliana. Glad to have you. How you guys doing there? Make sure to follow our son. I like how they all left when I did the other map. That's actually hilarious. Again, guys, thank you for your donation. Thank you for the follows and subs. Thank you for everything, guys. My ex, bro, stop talking to your ex-girlfriend. That's probably the first thing. Like, they're gonna ghost you. Don't talk to them. If they're your ex, they're your ex for a reason, man. Hi, Melvin. Hi, Humanly. Yeah, make this stuff down. I'm not really playing other games right now. I'm just gonna play what I want, so. Hi Vine, hi No. Hi Genton, maybe I'll play. Hi Win, thank you for the 2 roses, glad to have you here. Hi Tiffany, hi Whitney, hi Dinde, hi Verity, hi Lays, how are you? Yeah, thank you for the follows and subs, do appreciate it. Hi Verity, hi Lays. Hi Nugget, how you doing there? Welcome. Hi Bun Bun. Basmo, thank you guys, glad to have you here. Bun Bun, thanks for the follow. Hi Haley, hi Junior. Hi there, hi Yuki, thank you for the follower, so I'm glad to have you here. Oh yeah, any of them are good. Hi Narla, hi Zer. How's my VTuber so smooth? It's animated well, yeah. Hi Lily, hi Leslie. Hi Yuki, hi Zer. Again, thank you guys for the follows and subs, we appreciate it. Hi Phobe, how are you? Hi Ken, hi Nezuko. Hi Flower, how are you? Hi Ash, hi Beria. Hi Leslie. Hi Whitney, how are you? Hi Sun Tarts. Hi Ken. Addison, thank you. I can, thank you. I'm sorry to hear that. Pastel Goju, how are you? Hi Gonbit. I'm doing good. What about you guys? Awaish. Hi Em. Hi Ash. Hi Everlyn. Hi, welcome. Thank you guys for coming and following subbing. Hi Jackson. Hi Kent. How are you? Hi Em. Glad to have you. Badger, thank you for the sub. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hi Grace. Hi Pink. Hi Leslie. How you doing there? Welcome. Hi Whitney. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That is very bad. Hi Everlyn, glad to have you. No, welcome. Have fun at your friend's house. Hopefully you have fun there. You like blue? Blue's very good. Everlyn, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Ivy, thank you for coming today. Hope you're doing well, Ivy. And thank you so much for the follow, subs, and donations. Hi Jackson. Hi Gojo. Hi Gon. Hi everyone. Thank you for finding me again. I am not giving you Roblox. But yeah, thank you guys for your donations again. Any donation helps me out. I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. It's called Coffee Tower. That's the name of it. Did I play VR? This is my username. I played Keyboard Escape a bit. It's fun for a bit, but like people get bored of it pretty quickly of mine. Maybe if I did like an individual stream just dedicated to that game, it might do well. But I feel like people don't tend to. Hi Ron. Hi Gojo. Bro, I'm gonna mute you. You need to deal with your problems with your ex-girlfriend, man. I don't need to hear about it. If you want to deal with it, go deal with it. Stop being weird. Hi Chris. Hi Chai. Move on. I gotta be honest here. Hi Jerem. I know that's mean, but like, bruh, you need. Hi, welcome. Hi Riley. Hi Ivy. I'm gonna give you a reality check there. And thank you for the follow, your subs. I appreciate it so much. You guys are so nice. Thank you guys. Oh, they did. Oh well. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Hello everyone. Hi Kinla. Hi Manla. Hi Nero. Hi Gem. Hi Flex. How you doing? Hi Rev. Hi Duck. Hi Stink. How you doing today? Welcome. Hi Raylan. Hi Black. Hi Mala. How you doing today? Welcome. Hi Kitty. Hi Eric. Hi Flex. Hi Af. On my TikTok there is. I'm like, bro, go deal with that. I don't do. Hello. Hi Lays. Like, I'm not gonna be able to help you with that problem, man. I'm just a Roblox streamer. I'm not good. Welcome. Hi BACS. Glad to have you here. Luca, thank you guys for the subs, follows, and donations. I do not accept friend requests. I will repeat. If you want to join my game, that's fine, but I will not friend you. I do not add people. I don't make any exceptions to that. If you want to follow my account, sure, you can do that. That's fine. There's a lot of people who do, but I'm not adding people. I will repeat that. No offense. I don't hate you guys. Just to let you know, that's not why I don't. Just policy. My personal policy that I have. So please respect it. Hi Leslie, how you doing there? Welcome. Make sure to follow her some. Hi Briam. Hi Fred. How you guys doing there? Hi Kim. Hi Lily. Hi Marine. Hi, Nugget. Hi, welcome. Ah, damn it! No! I fell! Hey, I'm ignored. Hi, Celine. Sorry, I don't know. I ignored you. My bad. I didn't see your message. I mean, it happens, you know. Thank you again, guys. How's everyone right now? And guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick. Hi, Eric. Hi, Kim. Hi, Dance. Hi, Bachira. Hi, Eric. Bum. I'm expecting someone to slap me right now, but obviously that's not the case. Hi, 32. LGBTQ. How you doing there? Welcome. How you guys doing there? Make sure to follow our sub. Glad to have you here. Hi, Dak. I like your sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, please don't be next to me. It does kind of get bothersome after a bit. I do get headache easily. Hi, Linda. Thank you for the likes and subs. Hi, Jazz. Thank you guys for the follows. You're ignoring me. Bro, I said hello, Zach. I didn't see your comment for like 2 seconds, man. I'm pretty sure I even said hello. And you're like, you're ignoring me. It's like, bro, I can't see every comment in the world. I am not omnipresent. Okay. I get, like I said, put a little distance between me and you. I will block. I get headache when people are next to me, so please go ahead of me or go behind me, but just don't be right there, okay? It gets annoying. I'm gonna block you eventually, okay? So I'm gonna give you a warning, because I have a feeling this is gonna be a problem. But why is there 2 of you? I'll block both of you, I don't care. But yeah, don't go ahead of me or behind me, just don't be on top of me, okay? You can play it, don't get me wrong, but I do get headache, so. Hi, Quinn. Hi. These, like, if they jump at the same time as me and I'm looking at both chats, it gives me vertigo or something. I don't know if it's vertigo, but I don't know. It gives me something. Hi, Lacey. Hi, Mark. Thanks to the Pokemon Center. Glad to have you here. Hope you guys are doing well, whatever you're up to. Hi, Vaughn. Thank you for sobbing. I do appreciate it. Hello, everyone. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Kim. Yeah, I can join. You can join. Everybody can join. Hi, Milo. Hi, Angry Kitten. Hi, everyone. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Luna. How are you? Hi, Cat's Eye. I could be your favorite YouTuber. Hi, Brody. Gaming. It's called Coffee Tower. Actual normal. Yeah, it's normal. Wise. Oh no, I want to say it's vertigo though. My throat. Hi, Cyber. Hi, Luna. Clown, thank you for the follow. Hi, Evelyn. Thanks. Happy birthday to your cat, Luna. Hi, Clown. Hi, Daisy. Hello, Hi, Cyber. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Chris. Hi, great. Happy birthday, guys. Hi, Christopher. Thank you. Thanks for the follows and subs, everyone. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Smelly. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Luna. How are you? Welcome, guys. I'm kind of curious if I tried it. Hi, Courtney. Yeah, cats are cute. I do like cats. Hi, Luna. Hi, Pow. How are you? Hi, Eric. How are you doing today? Welcome. Hi, Cyber. I'm not adding people right now. Hope that is okay. Hi, George. How are you? Hi, Banana. How are you doing today? Hello, Alice. Hello, Mur. Hello, Allah. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Hi, Ella. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Angry. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Pancake. Hi, Ronaldo. Hi, that one. How are you? Hi, Luna. Do you like cats? Yeah, I like cats. Hi, Lovely. Hi, Luna. Hi, everyone. Hi, All About. Hi, Johnny. How are you? What's my pleasure? I don't know. Hi, Shelly. How are you doing today? Welcome. This is my user. Have fun with it. Yeah. My best friend stole my. I don't. That point, make a new friend, man. That's like my best advice. Hi, Verity. Thank you for the follow. They aren't your friend, man. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. You do not want to talk with them anymore. You should block them, actually. Hi, Nora. Hi, Alice. Hi, Dina. If you're more... Look, if they stole your girl, they're not your friend, man. Hi, Tegan. Hi, Kylie. They probably never viewed you really as a friend. Hi, Kylie. Hi, hello. Welcome, welcome. I don't want to be mean, but like... Hi, everyone. Hi, Jean. Oh my god. I'm getting a headache. Okay, go ahead of me. I know I'm getting a headache. Hello, Kama. Hi, Kobe. Hi, Happy. Again, guys, thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it for you. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, sorry, man. You gotta give that up. I don't know how you're not upset that they stole your girlfriend. I would just block both of them and I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm done with this. Hi, Chris. I'm not dealing with this S. I don't know. I say this and it's because like I lost friends in like 5 years because they just intruded on when I told them to stop doing something. So I mean, like for me, it's not very hard, I guess. Not to say I didn't value friendships, but like if they're not respecting my boundaries when I told them explicitly I don't want them to violate it, and then they get mad at me for violating them and saying I didn't tell them, it's like, well, that's your fault. Sorry, I'm mad because I had a friend that tried to find out I'm a streamer manually. And I was already upset at them for something else because I tried to help them and they just didn't try to take my help with it, and they had to deal with a situation that I just got upset from. So I didn't really want to talk. It was like I already had to deal with another friend who violated my boundaries with streaming, and I was like, okay, I mean, I'm just not gonna deal with you. Right. If you're not gonna show me decent respect with that, I'm gonna be honest here. They're fine. Like, yeah, I know I should have been maybe more public about me. You don't want to. There's a reason I hid it, and my reason was proven. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Lay. Talked about it before, but I had like an editor friend that like broke my boundary. My friend. Yeah, TikTok and YouTube chats are interesting. They can be same sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Like TikTok chats are usually like the hate. If it's hate, is way worse. But like, where like the people who say stuff is way worse. But like, I feel like in general, YouTube has more spammers. I would say, well, maybe, I don't know. TikTok you can spam more in my opinion, but YouTube has more people who just come in and spam. Does that make sense? But like, if you get a TikTok spammer, they're gonna spam like hella bad. But like, if you get like a YouTube spammer, they're not gonna be able to spam as much, but you get them way more frequently. Yeah, I watch anime. Thanks for the follows and subs, guys. Glad to have you. You have a PS5? No. Hi, Elsie. Hi, Lily. How are you? Hi, Hickey. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm looking at something. As part is if your streams do well on TikTok, your shorts do well too. Like, I bet my most recent short has a lot more viewers now. This is how the algo goes for some reason, but yeah, it's 568, which I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible either. Like, out of all my recent streams, I have 90 people on TikTok, which is nice. Welcome, guys. Yeah, I have a lot of viewers on TikTok, although, like, surprisingly, I get more donations when I have less people. I don't have a reason for that on TikTok specifically, which is really hilarious. Hi, chicken. Not to say I only view it like that, but, like, hi, cool. I feel like my chat's more active when I have 10 people sometimes on TikTok than... Hi, cool. Thanks for the follow. Both in terms of, like, people donating, but also just chat activity and, like, talking and 100. But, I mean, I'm happy either way, so... Welcome, Cattle. Glad to have you. I mean, yeah, I don't hyper focus on my view count because that will make me feel bad. Hi Sep, hi Moses. I'm not gonna say that. Thank you. Hi blank name. How are you doing there? Hi Cattle. It's not to say I'm not happy when it does well, don't get me wrong, but like, that's cool. Like what you guys like. Thank you for sub. No one cares. Okay, bro, you went to a live stream. There's 100 people who are carrying, so I mean, like, even if you don't care, it doesn't mean the 100 other people don't care. More people care about me just talking about random stuff than... Never mind, I won't be mean. Welcome, guys. I could be. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I was about to roast this kid death. They're just AI. Oh my god. Okay. They're just AI. Okay. I think your brain's AI. Welcome, guys. Brolan told it AI. They're bots. Yes, everybody's a bot. That's why. Yeah, right, bro. Yes, I'm sure someone who is a bot would name themselves femboy lover / yaoi lover. Alright, sure, you can watch it. I don't know. Hi, Fortnite. Hi, welcome, welcome. Hi, Strong. Hi, welcome, welcome. Yes, my voice is. Hi, Sage. I'm not a bot. No, I know. I'm right. I think you're dumb. But okay. I mean, maybe it's both. Hi, Aiden. Hi, Stars. Hi, Brody. I'm sorry. To be fair, you're all wrong. I think that's called narcissism. And thank you for the follows and subs. Glad to have you here. You have a deep voice. Ara ara. Sorry. Hi, Aiden. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Aiden. Thank you for the follow. You guys like... I mean, yeah, I'm getting tired. That's probably why my voice is deeper now. I do think I noticed it too. My voice got deeper. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you here. Who's that little pet you got? It's my boba cat. Do you like it? Boba cat. They're very cute. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, guys. I hope you guys like my deep voice. Hi, Angry. Hi, Lamborghini. Wow, wow. He's cute. Are you drawing son? Yeah. Do you cuss reported? What? I don't think you can report me. Okay, even if I cuss, I don't think I'm gonna get banned for that. Guys, it's YouTube. It's not. I'm not on like. I'm not on DoraTheExplorer.com. Okay. Hi, cool. I'm not. They're not gonna ban me for cussing. Welcome, or is that even a site? I bet that is. I'm not. I don't have any interest in going on it, but I bet it is. I just came up with a random thing, for example. Hi, Darvin. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you. Hi, welcome. Hi, Lily. I'm just a cat boy. Ba-da-da-da-da. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, yes. I know you're here. Welcome. Thank you guys for the follow and the sub. Glad to have you here. Hi, Angry. Hi, Dive. Hi, Angry. Hi, Cutie. Glad to have you. Thank you guys for the follows and subs, everyone. Hi, Q. Hi, Stars. Hi, Gel. Hi, Jenna. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Tony. Hi, Angry. How are you? Hi, Bay. How are you guys doing right now? Hi, Becca. Kitty. Hi, Hadar. Hi, Simon. Welcome back, Ivy. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. If you do follow and sub, I do appreciate it. If you sub, let me know. I'll give you a shout out. If you follow, I can see on TikTok. So just follow if you want to follow. I've been playing for a bit. I like this hobby. Started like around an hour and a half ago. Also, thank you guys again for your donations today. Let's get a Laffy Disco or a Clapping Seal or a Galaxy if you're on TikTok. Any donation helps me out so much. Hi, Bessie Life. How are you? So thank you guys so much for your donos. I really do appreciate it. We're currently on followers on TikTok. Are we at? Oh, we're nearly 500, which is insane. Since we're at like 90. I hope we can hit 500 tonight. That'd be really cool. That means we're only 5,500 away from it, which is not like far from 100k. I think a million I'm not gonna probably hit anytime in like the next 10 years, but like if I get 100k, I'd be pretty happy. Hi, Simon. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Bessie. Hi, Agua. How are you? You know, 100k is not shabby. Hi, Bessie. Hi, Matthew. Hi, guys. Again, thank you guys for the donos. Again, really do appreciate everything you guys give. I believe you. Hi, Brody. Hi, QHave. Did we hit 400 yet? We're almost at 400 on YouTube. Let's go. Hi, Yuri. How are you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Nice name, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you. What are you guys up to? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Nar, for being my quote-unquote biggest fan. Hi, everyone. Again, thank you. Oh, damn, lightning. Was there lightning? I'm not sure. There's a flash. It could be just something else, though. Alright. Hi, Seek. Hi, Seok. How you doing there? Welcome, welcome. Might be heat. I don't think it's a storm. Hi Lil. Hi Nar. Hi Cyber. Hi Bessie. Hi Yuri. Again, thank you guys for the follows and subs. Glad to have you here. Wait, I'm a gift. Oh, you got a gift? Aw, thank you. I appreciate gifts. I don't know, man. I mean, they were here for a bit and then left. So, I mean, that's just what happens. Hi, Yin. Thanks for the follow. People join and leave a lot. That's how live streams go. Yes, I'm just... Okay, thank you for the gifts. Hi, Nar. Hi, Brody. Hi, Darv. Oh, God, my stomach. Thank you guys for the follows. Hi, Nar. Hi, everyone. It's storming for me. And can you... No, I'm not playing Animal Hospital. Thank you for the heart, me. Let's go. Sorry, I'm looking at how many subs. Okay, we still need 3 more subs. I'm playing Coffee Tower right now. Are they fighting you or something? I don't know. I never said that. Yo, thank you for the cozy. And thank you guys for the follows and subs. I appreciate it. Hi, Chin. Hi, Lee Lane. Hi, Took. Yeah. Hi, Kyle. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you here. Again, thank you for the follow. Hello, Cassie. I'm gonna mute you. Stop spamming. I don't like spam. I'll give you one more. Okay, I'm gonna just mute you for 5. New sub. Thank you for the new sub, Rafu. Glad to have you. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I think you're looking in that way too much, Bessie. I'm gonna be honest. Thank you for the guess. I played Animal Hospital, guys. I played Animal Hospital before. It's not like I haven't played the game, guys. I have played it on stream. Hello, thanks for the follow. It takes really long, and when I play it with like chat, unfortunately, what happens a lot when I play it with chat, right, is that people just will like purposely kill them sometimes. Just I don't know why. Hi, Hammond. Or they will do it when they don't know how to do it, and then they can just kill them. And it's like by the time I end up like getting to like the 4th day, like before the hospital rush, which I mean I could deal with by myself, but for some reason other people get my teeth is currently 4 a.m. 5 a.m. Yeah, 5 a.m. So hi, Loco. Hi, Drag. Hi, Simon. How are you? And guys, thank you guys for the follows and the subs today. Hi, Loco. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or sub. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Penguins. Hi, Son. Hi, Simon. Welcome, guys. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hi, welcome. Add me. I'm not adding people. Hi, Cyber. Hi, Melly. Hi, George. Hi, Asida. Hi, Nar. Thank you for the follows and subs. Hi, Legend. How are you? Hi, Stella. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Cakes. How you doing there? Welcome. Hi, Asia. Glad to have you. Loco, thank you for the follow. Hi, Simon. God damn it, I fell. Hi, welcome, Courtney. Hi, Sarah. Sap Twin. Hello. Hi, Helena. Hi, Iker. Hi, George. I'm not adding people, I hope. Hi, Aisha. Hi, Son. Hi, Ogie. Welcome back. And thank you for the follows and subs. Thank you. Get some good sleep if you need to go to bed, guys. Sleep well, okay? I'm not adding people. If you want to join my game, that's fine. But why I'm not? Because I don't want to add anybody who could be 1, under 18, and 2, half the time I add people, they can be like hackers and other bad people. So also 2, 3, if I added people, I'd run out of room immediately. Like, no offense, but I'll literally probably run out in like 3 live streams to 4 live streams, like the friend slots, right? Because Roblox has like a few hundred friend slots, and no offense, but I get somebody requests to add people. Yeah, but you didn't answer the first part, which I think you probably do violate. Welcome, guys. Hey, welcome. Hi, Nar. I'm gonna join. Okay. I'm spamming, yes. Hi, Asen. Hi, Leah. Thanks for the follows and subs. Hi, TV. I have a headache. Called Nito. It's called Boba Tea Tower. Hi, Ali. Hi, Narj. Again, guys, thank you for the gifts today. I do appreciate it a lot. It gifts mean a lot. Thank you, everyone. Hi, Lings. Hi, MYA. Glad to have you. Hi, Casey. Hi, TV, man. But yeah, guys, if you do want to give a laughing disco or a clapping seal, it would really help me out. So it's always up to you if you do want to gift. But hey, if you want to consider gifting, it really does help me out. So thank you guys so much for that. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Adam. How are you? Hi, Adam. Hi, Vinny. Bro, you're gonna mute. Yeah, bro, they're gonna mute you. I'm gonna be honest. Hi, Rafa. Hi, Minnie. That's a drinking boat. Hi, Kokoshuba. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Yami. Hi, George. Hi, Yumi. Hi, Nar. Hi, Yami. Hi, Coco. Hi, Caitlin. Why are you up at 5 a.m.? Why not be up at 5 a.m., you know? Welcome, everyone. Hello. I also really want to hit 500. I know I'm gonna lose it tomorrow, so it doesn't really matter, but I do want to hit like 500 on TikTok. I don't know. Let's hit it. Because for another week. I know that quote. The old quote. Oh, welcome, guys. Not really old, but. Hi, Colo. Hi, Raven. Hi, Siok. Hi, Darvin. Hi, TYS. Hi, Tim. Thanks for the follows. Welcome. Hi, Kokushibo. How you doing today? Thank you for the follows and subs. Hi, Duck. I sent my last gift. Hi, Yuki. Publicly. Welcome, guys. Not looking good. Thank you for gifting. I appreciate you. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Hi, Soft Kissed. How you doing there? Welcome. Nice name, by the way. Hi, Naj. Nadrar. 2 tornadoes are. Ooh, that's scary. I'm in game. Dang. Oh, welcome to game. Game is cool. Hi, Alina. Hi, Proston. How you doing today? Hi, James. I'm good. Hi, Salma. Hi, Krash. Hey, Soak. Make sure to follow. Hi, Zila. Hi, Temper. Hey, Dream. Hi, Kyrie. Hi, Spanish. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Hi, Zoro. Make sure to follow her, so I'm glad to have you here. Stop spamming. Oh my god. Hello. Hi, Leo. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow her, so I'm glad to have you. Hi, Proston. Hi, Lovish. Hi, James. How you guys doing today? Welcome. Hi, Dinosaur. Hi, Spanish. Hi, Zoe. Yeah. Hi, Laura. Thank you for coming. Hi, Dumpling. Hi, Anna. Hi, Willow. Hi, Matsuri. Hi, Pav. Hi, Temp. Hi, Narish. Hi, Kwa. Hi, Lexi. Make sure to sub or follow if you're new enough. You want to donate, it does help me out. So please feel to donate if you guys want to do so. My stomach hurts. Onaka ittai da yo ne. ちょっと痛いだよ。Hi, Kwam. Hi, Patricia. I appreciate if you be in my life. Thank you for coming. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Faye. Yes, that's my game. I am playing. Well, not my actual. I don't own it, if that's what you mean. But I mean, like, I'm playing the game live. I mean, I did not make the game. That'd be funny though. I'm not gonna say unless I get the donation for it. I might end in a minute. I want to hit at least 500 on TikTok and then I'll end probably. Like one. I'll call it a day. I'm not saying the number. I'm gonna mute actually in a second. If I get the donation, sure, I'll say it, but I'm not gonna do it for free. Thank you for the sub, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jack, for the follow. Guys, follow on TikTok if you haven't followed. It really does help me out. I'm number 2 in life. Yeah. Hi, Eva. Thank you for the follow. Maddie, thank you for the follow. Let's go. Hi, Eva. Thank you, guys. Glad to have you here. Thank you. Icon, thank you for the follow. Hello. Hi, Flashy. Take some medicine. No, I just need to go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed later. Again, guys, thank you guys for the follows and subs. I do appreciate it. I stream on both Twitch. I do stream on Twitch, but not recently, so. Again, guys, thank you guys for the follow and subs for whatever you guys are up to. Sherry, thanks for the follow too. Yeah, I'm a bit sleepy, so I'll probably go to bed after. Oh, I got it at MFL. Once I hit my goal. I always appreciate any gift people give. Big or small, so. Oh my god, we're playing Obby right now. Hello, guys. Oh, my head itchy. Hi, lol. I don't know what it was. Hi, Via. How you doing today? Hi, Spanish. Glad to have you. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Hi, Darvin. And guys, thank you for being here. Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. It does help me out. Hi, Creative. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. What are you guys up to today? Hope you guys are doing good, whatever you guys are doing. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for the subs and follows. Glad to have you guys here. Okay. Hi, Cream. Hi, everyone. Sorry, YouTube chat. I didn't see you. Hi, Ira. Hi, Cream. I would love a galaxy, so that would really help me out. Thank you. Hi, Coolbit. Hi, Danella. Zoe's welcome. Glad to have you. Have a good day too, whatever you end up doing. Hi, Pens. Love the pit. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love your avatar. Oh, thank you so much for liking my avatar. I don't know. Hi, everyone. Make sure to follow or shot, whatever you guys. Hi, Pins. Going to bed soon. Okay, have fun going to bed. Okay, guys. Just 5 more follows on TikTok until we get to our goal. 5 more follows. It's only live. I don't get bored. Well, I'm glad you don't get bored of it. That's nice. I'm itchy. Hi, Narj. Hi, MMB. How are you? Hi, Athena. You're so kind. Thank you. Your avatar is so cute and pretty. Hello. I'm not friending people right now, but... Hi, Gojo. Hi, Psych. Make sure to follow if you haven't. MMB, Athena, thank you for the follows. Zoe, thank you for being here. Hi, Gojo. Hi, Tara. Hi, Zoe. How are you guys doing today? Welcome. Everybody, make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new. It does help me out. So thank you guys so much for that. And to support. I don't friend people, keep that in mind, so I do apologize, but please keep that in mind. I don't add others, so I appreciate you watching my live. Well, you know, I would say maybe some of them. Lutan, thank you for the follow. Hi, S-Def, how you doing today? Thanks for the follow. Lutan, thank you for the follow too. Alright, make sure to follow or sub. Glad to have you. Okay, guys, 2 more follows today. Let's go. We could do it. Thank you guys. 2 more follows on TikTok. Oh, he said, then why? What does this catch me? Why am I following 124 people? What do you mean by that? Oh, did I say I don't follow others? That's not what. I mean, what? I don't know why he's saying that. I don't get the context. Yeah, I would yeah, follow if you can. Welcome, guys. Hi, it's hi Blazing. Hi Maltita, glad to have you. Hi Nelly. Hi Carlo. Hi everyone. Make sure to follow her, so I'm glad to have you here. Hi Aki, how are you? Hi Nightstar. Hi Number. How you guys doing today? Hi Nugget. I did say hi Nugget. Yeah, please follow and like the live. Hi Known. Guys, if you're on TikTok, make sure to follow. And also, if you guys want to give a laughing disco or clapping seal, it really does help me out. Yeah, laughing discos or clapping seals really do help me out. If you guys do want to give one, it does. I'd very much appreciate it. So, always up to you. Don't feel forced, but yeah. Hello. Hi Reza. Hi Marble. Hi Creative. How are you? Hi Moon. You're amazing. Thank you for saying that. I do appreciate it. You're very nice for saying that. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Becky, for the 2. Alright, guys. I'll end stream if I don't get a laughing disco clapping seal. Or a super chat or a galaxy in the next 5 minutes, okay? I gotta get one of those, or otherwise I'm ending. Or more. If I get something more, that's fine too. Hi Reza. I gotta get one in the next 5 minutes, guys. Hi Creative. Hi Arrive. How are you? Thank you guys. Hi Maria. Hi Bon. Welcome if you're new to stream. No, it's fine. Okay, now I'm feeling very forced. I mean, you kind of are. Hi 2Time. Welcome back, Yap. Why saying Why are you saying Hi, welcome. Hi Yuki. Welcome back, everyone. Hi Maria. Hi Tess. How are you? Welcome everyone. Hi Creative. Hi Cheese. No, I just got okay, fine. I'll go longer. I did say super chat. I'll go longer. I was getting sleepy. Thank you all for the super chat. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. That does help me out a lot. So thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate it. I hope you also enjoy your food a lot. Please enjoy it. Is I on the pink one or the white one? I forget. Guys, was I on pink or white? Pink or white, guys? Which one was I on? Pepper to pepper. Actually, I'll let you decide things. Should I go to bed or like 5 more minutes? What do you think? Or should I go just longer, like forever? I think it was on white. Okay, I did finish pink. Okay, thank you. Okay, feed your grandma if you want to do so. I join your server. Yeah, you can join my server. Bye. I'm low-key a giant. I don't think that's low-key anymore. Very high-key. Hi, Radio. Hi, Raito. Sorry, Raito. Every time I see Raito, I want to say ratio. Maybe that's dyslexia. I think it's just because it's kind of close. And if you read something fast, you just kind of, you know. Like, if I write it out. Thank you. I think you should go to bed. Okay, I'll go to bed then. Give me a second. Alright, things told me to go to bed, so I'm gonna probably head to bed now. Maybe I'll finish this map and then I'll go to bed. I'll be nice about that. Oh, so there's a Hatsumiku cosplayer on it. Let's go. Love Hatsumiku. I'll finish this obby and I'll head to bed. Since I'm like partially done with the level, so I mean, it's not like I haven't been it 20 times, but you know, I'll just finish it. I think that'd be a nice way to end it. End on a high note, you know? Thanks Eval's for your donation. I do appreciate it. Good night. Yeah, good night, guys. Oh, I do need to brush my teeth. I forgot about that. No. I mean, good because I gotta brush it, but like, no, listen, I forgot about it, so I gotta brush it now. I mean, I don't brush it because like before because like I'm gonna be not drinking my tea now, so it's like, hi Piper, good tea. Nice her. Hi Davin. Hi Sakura. Hi Opt. Good morning. It is morning right now, to be fair. Hi Michael. Oh goddammit, don't die. Hi Moon. Hi Gojo. Thank you guys for coming. I do appreciate it. Hi Orpy. Hi Lot. The in the morning or the night, yeah. Hope you guys are doing, yes. Hi Gojo, how are you? Okay, hi Nadia. Hi Lap, hi Darvin. Hi Michael, how are you? Hi Skilled, hi Moon. My country, I live in the US, that's my country. Hi Opley, hi Skilled. Go to sleep if you guys forgot to sleep, quote unquote. Okay, we're almost done with this obby and then I'll head sleep. I live in the US. Okay. So that was it. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for the follow, subs, and also donations today. I really do appreciate it. Hi Jen, how you guys doing today? Welcome. Wishing you guys the best. I do love you guys, mom-wise. Anything you guys want to say though? Especially before I sleep. Hi player. Hi Jay. Hi Ari. Mikey. Hi Just Player. How are you? Shirley, thank you for coming. Please do it. Tell you what, if I get a donation, if I get a laughing disco right now, I'll play another game. Probably not though, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired, I wanna go sleep. Hello. Sweet dream. Thank you guys. I appreciate you saying sweet dreams and nice stuff. Alright. Sleep well everyone. Glad to have you. Hope you're doing well. Well, I love you guys doing. Welcome from Malaysia. Glad to have you. Hope you guys are doing well, whatever you're up to. Thank you for coming. Hope you guys are doing good today. John, thanks for coming. Haven't seen you in a while, John. How have you been? I'll say it before I leave. Hello, welcome. Hi, Law. Hi, Zings. Hi, Moon. Tony, thank you for the rose. Hi, Bite. Oh, thank you. Wait, you did. Thank you for the gem. Oh my god, you get the gem. Fine, I'll do like a tiny bit of Fly Tower. I'll be a person of my word and I'll play a tiny bit. Okay, I'll do this and then I'll head. I'm really tired though, so I'm gonna just do this. I haven't played in a while, so thank you for your donations, Nar. I do appreciate it. Any donos help me out, so thank you. John, long time no see. How have you been? Thank you, Nar, for your donos. I really do appreciate it so much. Wise. Hello. Hi, Law. Hi, Brody. Hi, Kirishima. How are you? Hi, Rachel. I'm gonna probably rest soon. Hi, Jet. I'm not gonna 1v1 people, though. Thank you for your donos, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're welcome. I am a person of my word. If I say I'm gonna do something after you give it, I'm gonna do it. I mean, I could do this in like 5 minutes. That's why I don't mind. I was like, oh, I could just do this tower. I haven't played in a while, too. Yes, I remember you, John. You gave a lot of gifts in the past, and you've been very active. I haven't seen you in like a month, but I do really appreciate everything you've given. You're really nice about that, so thank you. Hi, Ivy. Thank you. Oh god. Oh yeah, you could just go here and just climb. You do not need to play it. Oh, I know I don't, but I did say I would play it if I got another gift, and I don't lie about that, so I'm not gonna be like, I'll do it, then I don't do it. Granted, if I finish it, and if it doesn't take that long, you know, that's not my fault. Okay. Hello, welcome guys. Again, let's get a laughing disco or clapping seal, guys. We can do it, okay? Well, it was. Thank you, Nar, for the star. Welcome, guys. Hi, Haley. John, thank you for the roses. 5 roses, John. Thank you so much for those. Am I purposely? I'm not sad. Oh, yeah, sorry. No, it's a toggle, but it's like my X key, so it's like, it's triggered pretty a lot. I need to change it, but I'm too lazy. You deserve it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, no! No. Okay, do I have... I'm not watching an ad. Why? I didn't say no. Bad. Why is it playing an ad? I wouldn't even press that option. It just played it. It's not me consenting. I'm muting you. I didn't even say press the ad. You just played it. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you. And I fell the whole way. Never mind. I'm not playing this. It's called Glide Tower. If you want to play it, you can, but I'm kind of upset about that. Alright, can I get permission to end? Because that was kind of BS. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be nice. Like I said, I'll play something more. But I'm pretty tired and I just want to go to bed at this point. Hi, Felix. Glad to have you here. Welcome, Miko. Glad to have you here. Welcome. Thank you, Kawasaki, for your gifts. Do Nito. I'll do 1 level Nito, deal. I'll literally just do 1 level. I'm not gonna play it more than that. Okay, unless I'll do 1 level Nito Tower and then I'll go to bed after that. So welcome, guys. I'm not gonna do Chrono Warfare. If you give me a $20 super chat, I'll do Chrono Warfare. I'm not doing it otherwise because okay, I'm doing 1 level Nito and I'm gonna go to bed after this. Okay, that good? I'll do that because I wasn't gonna finish it. This is easier. You're welcome. Alright, thank you guys for your donations today. I appreciate it so much. Any donation really does help me out, so thank you guys so much for your donos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys. Bye-byes. You guys are so nice. Hi, Nar. Hi, Gojo. How you doing there? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Thank you guys. Hi, John. Hi, welcome. Hi, Heather. Thank you guys. Make sure to follow or sub if you guys are new here. Hi, Rise. Hi, Kawasaki. How you doing there? Welcome. Hi, Aiden. Hi, Haley. Hi, welcome. Hi, Cayman. Hi, Rax. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Chase. How are you? Thank you for becoming title gifter 3. That's cool. Hi, Anger. It is currently 5 AM here. That's why I'm gonna go to bed after I finish this one, which I'm pretty close to. Hi, Real. Hi, Candon. Thank you guys for the follows and subs. Alright. Hi, Castro. Hi, Zoe. Thanks for the follows and subs. Cammy, thanks for the sub. Hi, Zoe. How are you? I'm America, yeah. Thanks for the follow, everyone. Hi, Cammy. Hi, Alma. Hi, Shaw. Hi, Haley. Hello, Betty. Hi, Zuki. I'm glad to have you here. Hi, Zukizi. How are you doing today? Thank you for the follows and subs. Glad to have you. Hi, Things. Gotta go see you. See ya. Thank you for coming. Hi, Dola. I appreciate it so much. Hi, Castro. Welcome from the Netherlands. I'm gonna ban you. You're gonna be the first 5 bans. Netherlands is a cool country. On the red part? Fair enough. Dina, thank you for the follow. Alright, I'm gonna be ending after I get to the red part. I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna end. Hi, Zena, glad to have you. Yes, it's called Nito Tower. Gojo, thank you. Thank you for the heart. Number, average, thank you so much for coming. All right, we're almost done. I'm going to bed after this. Yes. Okay. I'll get sleep. Thank you guys for your donuts again. I really do appreciate everything you have given, guys. It really does help. Hi, Millie. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Millie. Bye bye. Sweet dreams, everyone. Bye, everyone. Mamash. Bye, everyone. Love you guys. Hope you guys sleep well and do whatever.